Welcome to 1sthalf Sports TV. We're getting ready here for a big game between St. John, something like that.
Pope John Paul.
Pope John Paul. Dick Herman, Leo on the camera. Dennis Karen calling today's game. And it should be a good one. Before we get into some of the aspects of the game, I'd like to mention all our fine sponsors bring you 1sthalf Sports on TV. Sun Island Fuel, Concord Home Insurance, John Allen Auto Center, Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, Island Lumber, Kitty Murtaugh, Island Pharmacy, Downey Flake, Joker Package Shipping, Diamond the Package Store, the Seagull, Nantucket Boys and Girls Club, the Stanton Authority, the Beauty Bar, Children's Gallery, Rick Paint and Maintenance, Camp Appliance, Business Center, JB Drywall, Express of the Gold, Fast Forward, Nantucket Seafood, Hawthorne House, Ryder Electric, Outdoor Power, Billy Bill's Automotive, Prodigy Castle, Nantucket Ice, Nantucket Electrical Contractors, Dillon Real Estate, Martin York Painting, Cowboys Meat Market, Santa's Rubbish Removal, Nantucket Health Department, Sushi by Yoshi, Randy Outfit, Heating and Cooling, Island Fencing, Island Carpet, Valero & Sons, Lady Bird Lingerie, Scrim Handler Gallery, Faucet Man Plumbing and Heating, Nantucket Estate Jewelry and Fine Art, Ride the Wave, NRTA, The Boathouse, Fairground Wrestling, Pumpkin Pond Farm, Something Natural, Island Flooring, Champion Rentals, Island Variety, Service Management, The Homestead, Nantucket Health Club, UPS Store, APC Architect, Just Do It Two Sports Fishing, Dog Wash, Michael Wilson Attorney, Artistic Tile Install, Keith's Restaurant, Nantucket Carpet Cleaning, Glidden's Island Seafood, Nantucket Folk Art and Wood Carving. And if you need some photo work, go to Act Photo Art. Right there, Act Photo Art. Talk to Leo the Lion, he'll set you straight.
All right.
Well, Dennis, Nantucket, what do we look for in this one?
Well, I talked to the coaches before the game. Before they got busy, and Pope John Paul. The coaches couldn't agree whether they were 5 and 6 or 6 and 5.
A smart coach would say I'm 6 and 5. I wouldn't debate him 5 and 6. I'd just say I'm 6 and 5.
So that was interesting. But I had a nice conversation with the coach. He was very forthcoming. This is a young team, and they got some talent. Nantucket, 8, 9 and 1?
No, Nantucket's coming into this game 7 and 3.
7 and 3.
Losing 2 to Cohasset, but losing the other day to Falmouth, Falmouth Academy.
Yeah.
And that means they split the season with Falmouth, so right now they're tied for first place.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Nantucket and Falmouth are tied for first place. So that means you got to keep winning your league games, or you're going to drop out.
So this is an important one tonight.
This is an important one. You want to win your league games to stay in that tie, and each team is hoping the other one might slip so they can claim the title outright. But right now they have a 2-team tie, and they split in the season. So the good thing about that is that looking ahead to the playoff time, the third game of the series might come in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So then you look at who's going to get the home game, So then you go with your overall record. So you want to keep building on the 7 and 3. So if you have to play Falmouth again, you play them here and not down there where they lost last week.
All right. Again, talking a little bit about Pope John Paul. Their enrollment is about 260. They have students all the way from Kingston, all the way down to Cape to Chatham. For tuition, it costs a family $10,000, the minimum, to send a kid there. And they have exchange students. They have like 30 exchange students, a lot of them from Asia, and they pay considerably more.
Well, it's sort of the only show in town, being the only Catholic high school this side of the bridge that has sports. So if if you want to play sports and your family wants you to go to a Catholic high school, 10,000 sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot if that's the education you're looking for.
Absolutely, no question about it. And every kid that pretty much goes there is in a college prep, and they're taking AP courses, and they have a good record of getting their kids into colleges of their choice.
Now you mentioned the tuition there. Other teams we play, Cape Cod Academy, Falmouth Academy, there's tuition to get in there. You can't go to either of those two schools
without tuition. Yeah.
So there's not all public schools in our league. Okay, we'll pick up AD Chris Martin with the starting lineup.
The visiting Lions from St. John Paul II High School and your Nantucket Lady Whalers. Starting lineup, starting with the Lions. At guard number 10, Katie Wojciechowski. At guard number 4, Victoria Butler. At forward number 22, Emily Bankston. At forward number 11, Kate Meal. And at center, wearing number 14, Melissa Van Cott. And now for your Lady Whalers. At guard, wearing number 2, Monique Phillips. At guard, wearing number 30, Malika Phillips. At forward, number 13, Nia Merritt. At the other forward spot, number 10, Anna Stedman. And at center, number 35, Jalen Harrell.
A little wrinkle there in the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah.
We now ask that everyone please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, Dick.
Well, Dennis, as I was standing there for the pledge looking at the flag, I also noticed the 1,000-point banner up there. And again, we congratulate Libert for getting his name up there.
Yeah.
I got a ball note to pick with the Inquirer Mirror.
Oh, no.
In the Inquirer Mirror, they said Willis Ferreira coached the last 5 1,000-point scorers. But as I looked at that banner up here, he didn't coach the last 5. He coached the last 3. Libert, and then the girls' side, Jessica Halford and Angela Patterson. He did not coach his nephew, Jordan Ferreira.
No.
And he coached before them the 2 Harvey sisters, Barry and Adrian. So he coached the last 3 or 5 out of the last 6.
Wow. We get that one.
Make note of that inquiry.
I will. I will.
And fix your article. Fix your stats.
Okay, Dick.
I'm a picky guy.
You are picky tonight, I'll tell you. Wow. Staying away from you. All right, you're on my microphone.
I'll get off your floor now.
All right, here we go. All right. Pope John Paul gets an early start. Good rebound, Jalen Harrell.
Any idea on the change in the starting lineup?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But
2 girls that don't normally start, I don't know if they've been working hard in practice, that type of situation.
I just don't. Oh, nice steal. And looks like a train. Oh, there we go. You knew she had to make a foul. Fouls on Nia Merritt.
The girl did not take a good angle to the basket, did all. She almost slowed up and waited for Meyer to get there.
Right.
She'd go up strong and get the 2 points, and then
Hang in the air, Dick. That's what I used to do. Hang in the air.
in the air. You have any video of that?
They didn't have video back then.
Any 8mm film on that?
Super 8.
Super 8.
All right, 1 out of 2 for Katie Woodruff.
You even go back to the 16mm, don't you?
Yeah, 16 millimeter. I think.
Yes.
Who was that?
Stedman.
Stedman?
Yeah.
Wow. Dick.
It pays off. Nice quick basket.
Dick, you are right there with me. Oh. Wow.
Anytime I got any ink was when somebody would make a stick figure on me and put it up there. Stedman scores 12, gets 9 off the board. It'd just be a stick figure. We didn't even have a camera in our neighborhood.
Foul. That's a ticky-tack foul, number 10. And that goes to Katie Wojo.
I see a policeman on duty here today.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising. Usually they have one at the hockey games all the time. I see them there, but one of the first times I've seen one at a basketball game. Are you expecting something here tonight?
Not as far as I know.
Stedman with the rebound.
Small crowd.
Stedman with the second rebound.
Out of bounds.
And Nantucket keeps the ball. And it went off of John Paul.
You have to put a body on it.
Get a body!
Coach is eating some snacks here. Do you think you should come with us?
All right. No. Oh, nice rebound. Good rebound. Get a body. And there was a case where they didn't knock blocks out.
Yeah, she was going right back up with that, and they had a foul, and she had an easy layup.
Jaden misses the first. Misses both. And Nantucket retains.
Yeah.
Nantucket's many opportunities, but starting a little slow.
Run it, hook in,
They're working their offense. Nantucket pretty quick on the defense. 9 seconds on the shot
Oh,
clock.
that's a kick, though. They'll reset it.
Yeah.
The assistant coach wants the
go low, Maddie.
Lions to push the ball up the court.
And we have a Nantucket's going to change the possession, get the arrow.
Arrow in favor of the Whalers.
Now it's not an arrow, it's a light.
Light. A bulb.
A bulb. Nia Merritt with the. Now, she didn't start the last game again, did she? Stedman didn't start.
Good setup there, but
Get ahead of the ball! Get ahead of the ball!
Paige Albertson.
Hook in and stay in!
Out of bounds. Nantucket will get.
Nantucket knocked it out.
Yep.
The coach wants his team to run and push. He was yelling at the girl. She's acting as a trailer on it, but he doesn't want a trailer on it.
Well, I think Nantucket has the edge in speed. So that might not be the best strategy here.
No, I'm surprised at that. I would think they would look for some more set plays, but you never know what their offense is doing.
They need to shoot it. There's a shot. Oh, 22. Emily Bankston with a 3, Dick.
That's their first basket, but it gives them a 4-2 lead here. Let's see if Nantucket can get the tie.
And inside the arc. And then the arrows.
No, she went out of bounds. On the rebounding action, she slid with her foot out of bounds. Not like Danny Alanova last week. He kept his toes inbounds.
Yes, he did.
What a catch.
Oh, nice play by the press. And Nantucket is going to shoot it for nothing. Nantucket started out pretty cold, Dick.
Very cold, yeah. We get news that the boys playing John Paul today off island.
Close one.
Close one, but they won it. They pulled it out 66-62.
Right.
And, we'll look for the swimming come in. Swimming team's away at basketball today. And I think that's for the championship. Between Nantucket and basketball. So let's see if we can get that score before we go off.
Paige Albertson in the game. Makes a steal right away.
Nice lead pass. Beautiful job. Back to Paige. And Paige finishes it.
All right. Good play. That's what you want when you get somebody come in the game. Game tied 4-4. So it's pretty low scoring so far, Dick. 3:57 left,
Yeah.
4-4 tie.
Both teams
Starting out cold.
not shooting the lights out.
And steal. And Millie gets a bucket.
Where's that one at? So the coach has seen enough. She wants to get her ladies over here and talk to them. Not
Sit, run and sit. Run and
bombing
sit.
the way they are. 3:47 to go here in the first quarter. Nantucket's up 6-4. Portions of the first quarter brought to you by Fairgrounds Restaurant, where friends meet. Nantucket's family restaurant and sports bar. And
Great job.
Fairgrounds, I was talking to a couple of guys over the Fairgrounds last Sunday for the championship weekend, and said the place was rocking as the Patriots had a win over Jacksonville, and Philly beat out Minnesota, and I'm sort of glad Philly won. I felt fun. I felt odd that if we had to play Minnesota in the Super Bowl, playing in their home field. I know those sites are picked 3-4 years in advance, and it's never happened. This was the closest it's been. It's been 9 times since the Super Bowl started that a team city that was hosting it got into the playoffs. All the other 8 times the team lost its first round game. This year Minnesota makes it to the finals by winning 2, but we're completely destroyed by Philadelphia.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, we're back in action here. 3:47 left, 6-4 Whalers.
Coach, what do you think the message was to her girls at this time out?
All right, and I think the message was score. Get back on defense. Nice play that is. Oh, good play.
They get exactly what they want. They got a layup and then they got a putback. But both of them didn't go down. And Nantucket still has a 2-point lead.
23, stay on this corner.
Marina Casper in the game. And then comes up with a big rebound. Marina does.
Yeah, she was strong in the boards last time we see her play.
There it is.
That shot goes up, Sergeant.
Travel. Ooh. No.
I think I said she was held before she traveled. And before she shot.
Fouls on number 4. Victoria Butler. That's her first.
The only block you can do is like this way.
And nice play. Oh, Marina Cass. That's good. She comes in the game and makes a contribution right away.
Two rebounds and a basket.
And
Perry's in.
yeah, Jordan Perry, number 21 for the
I think
win.
she got away with stepping out of bounds right in front of the coach. And even the official saw it.
The Lions rush the ball up.
Come around, Maddie, swing around!
Good steal. And that's Marina Cass.
Yeah, Cass
And she gets the ball to Paige Albertson.
yeah, she does a smart thing. She doesn't try to dribble.
And Alicia Crooks in the game, number 5 for the Whalers. So it's kind of interesting.
Nice play by Perry. She lays it in.
The strategy here seems to be play everybody today. Oh, there we got a foul. And that's going to go against fouls on number 21. And that's Jordan Perry. Number 20 on the line is number 20. Uh-oh.
Not in the program? Not on your program, eh?
Not on mine.
Well, if it's not in the official one, we'll see a technical foul.
Yep.
You have to list every girl on the official.
And no. So what the girls from John Paul practice in about 3 different locations, and you know, then sometimes they have to practice at odd times. Some of these girls don't get home till 10 o'clock at night, so they have to be really dedicated in order to be in the program.
Well, again, I'll go back to the tuition. You mentioned the tuition. I'd like to get that call here.
Bassett's good.
It's on blue. 2, push, 1 shot, set.
22, so Perry back-to-back baskets. Now gets a chance for 3-point play. And
Fouls on 2-2. All right,
so
Perry's in the line.
timeout there. Interesting.
All right, Perry got the basket, and she's going to get a free throw.
12-4 lead. So out of the timeout, Perry will come back and shoot the free throw. Well, let's go back to what you said about the tuition there. I mentioned Falmouth County, Cape Cod Academy paying tuition. I forgot Sturgis West and Sturgis Charter. You got to pay tuition to go to those 2 schools.
Okay, yeah,
And
true.
they're in the same boat as John Paul as far as practice.
Yeah.
They don't have a gym,
No.
neither one of them.
Yeah.
So they have 3 schools, and they're all Sturgis Charter, no, Sturgis West, I think, and John Paul a stone's throw away from each other.
Right.
And Sturgis Charter is down by the rotary, probably less than a mile away.
Right.
So they have 3 schools within a mile of each other that don't have a gym.
Build a gym.
Don't have a gym. You would think with all this tuition they're all paying that somebody would build a gym for them, right?
All right, Jordan Perry on the line. The Whalers now have a 12-4 lead. Perry can make it 13.
I was over at the Kennedy ice rink 2 weeks ago. My grandson plays midget hockey over there.
Yeah.
And it was in the Kennedy Center, and I was looking up, and there's 3 high school banners there.
Yeah.
John Paul,
Yeah.
Mashpee, and Barnstable. So those 3 high schools, that's their home ice rink. Again, they have the same situation of trying to find ice time for practice and so forth.
A lot of fouls.
So close game, Dennis, has turned into pretty much a runaway. And we're still in the first quarter.
Yep.
And some of the bench players have come in and contributed right away.
Blue 22, push.
22 picks up her second foul in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're
ago.
piling up the fouls. Pope John Paul. Oh,
Now she makes a steal.
oh wow. right to them. Well, she looked underneath and got the ball just a little bit too high.
22 sits out on the bench to make sure she doesn't pick up her third here in the first period.
We're in the last minute of the first period. And wow, Monique buries a three.
All net.
Could see that one right away. 27 seconds left.
Got 2 second differential in the time clock and the game clock. So John Paul can't hold it to the end. Tucker won't get the ball back.
Look for her.
10, 9, 8, 7. Three for her! Gina's three for her!
Hit the rim.
That's it. The first period.
Well, that's the shot clock. If her shot didn't hit the rim, then Tucker will have a heave in here.
4/10 of a second.
Not much you can do at 4/10 of a second.
Not from there.
Unless you're in the pros, though, right? They take a timeout. They get the ball at half court. They get nine guys.
It's shoot the ball as you catch it. Okay, so at the end of the first period, the Whalers 15 and Pope John Paul 4.
Well, last time we were on here, we talked about the Hall of Fame voting in the baseball world, and that happened this week.
Yep.
And we got four new members of the Hall of Fame. Chipper Jones, his first year in the ballot, he picks up 97% of the votes. That's good there. Valimir Guerrero, second year in the ballot, he picks up 93% of the votes. Jim Torme, first year in the ballot, picks up 90% of the votes. And Trevor Hoffman, he's been on it a few years.
Yeah, you mentioned him when you asked the other day. The only guy I got was Torme.
Trevor Hoffman, he was right at the
Right on the cut.
this is his fourth year at the ballot. He was right up knocking on the door last year with 74%. So he got over. You got to get 75% in. Guerrero had 72% last year, so both of them jumped over. And the closest one not to get on was Edgar Martinez. Come up.
I liked
70.
him.
He needed 25 more votes. He got up to 70%.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find his name from last year. And see, last year he only had 58%, so he went from 58% to 70%. So that's a good omen there. Means he's moving up. He'll probably make it next year.
Pope John Paul looks confused, and they throw the ball away. They look a little confused as what they're trying to do. Harold, in and out. Good rebound by Paige Alverson. But that's a travel.
A couple more thoughts on the Hall of Fame voting again. Roger Clemens, a guy that we sort of keep an eye on. He's gone from 45% 2 years ago to 54% last year to 57% this year.
I think. Oh, that was a good. They got a good open shot there. The girl missed it.
Kurt Schilling, 45% last year, up to 51%. They're still far enough away, but they're still moving in a positive direction. And Barry Bonds, another one that's moving up. Barry Bonds came up with 56% of the vote this year. Again, you need 75% in, and some of those names that we mentioned are players that should be getting in. Barry Bonds only went up from 54 to 56, just a small jump. Some of those players that we mentioned, came from the era of the steroids, etc., and a lot of the feeling is that some people are holding back their votes on those types of guys and getting in.
All right, Malika Phillips gets 16th point for Nantucket. First point of the second period. And there's a steal. Nantucket right there to make the steal.
A good idea by John Paul, but as you said earlier, Nantucket has too much speed.
All right, Jalen Harrell with a bucket.
And it's, oh, it is a double. She brought the ball up the pass and then decided to keep on dribbling right in front of the official, so easy turnover.
6:44 left in the half. Paige Alberson and bang. 2-on-1. But look at how Nantucket got back. Did a great job getting back. Nantucket draws the foul. That'll be a shooting foul.
Yeah, John Paul has good ball movement. Moves the ball off court well. They just can't make a basket here. They've only got one basket in the whole game.
Okay, Marina Cass came up to foul for Nantucket. And number 14 on the line. This is the first. That's Melissa Vancroft.
We're in the second quarter here. Portions of the second quarter brought to us by Santa's Rubbish Removal. We clean up the islands.
And makes the second.
Well, Nantucket swept the swim meets against Sponsorville.
They lost?
But no, they won both boys and girls. And it was supposed to be close. It wasn't even close. The boys won 103 to 36. The girls won 118 to 52. So we congratulate the Nantucket boys and girls swim teams. And I think that gives them the league championship.
Fouls on Monique Phillip. Her first.
Hop out! You got that!
See, now they're throwing the ball way out, Dick. They need to get the ball underneath. Push in. They're not looking inside there. Now they are.
Good job! That's it!
Good block, Monique Phillip.
They have good ball movement. They just can't make a shot.
Well, they're not taking any shots either. Monique gets the bucket.
Nantucket, on the other hand, is heated up well here.
Nantucket gets back. Look at. There's a shot right there. She didn't take it.
Taking that one, yeah. Take that. In and out. John Paul can't buy a basket here.
And Phillips goes again all the way. And John Paul comes up with the ball. 20-5. Nantucket ahead. We haven't seen a good barn burner this year, Dick, here.
No.
Nantucket has been, both girls and boys have been so solid.
Well, they're both headed for the tournament. The boys are already in the tournament. I think they're 10-1.
Yeah.
Today's victory probably 11-1. So they're already in the tournament and probably already secured a home game in the playoffs. The girls, they're right on the cusp of it.
Nice play by the Lions.
7-3, 6-1. 6-1 in the league, and this game here will make them 8-3. They should get a wall.
Jalen Harrell. Jalen has 5 points.
Nantucket's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
Oh, nice look. Easy basket for
John Paul did a good job there. Finished it off.
And they're going to take a timeout. Coach Moran wasn't happy with that.
Well, I don't know if she was unhappy with it. She had 4 girls up there ready to get in. When you're substituting 4 or 5 at a time, sometimes you need the timeouts to get them in. When you were playing it, and you notice over the scoring table somebody getting ready to come in for you, did you try to get the last shot? Make sure you didn't make a foul so you would stop the clock, things like that. That always went through my mind.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm not gonna foul. I'm not gonna foul. They're gonna, my sub's ready to come in for me.
One of the things I worked on constantly, the end of the game, and making sure that the other team couldn't come back, because I'd run the 4 corners. Remember? Yeah, they run the 4 corners. Dean Smith's 4 corners. I'll tell you right now, it was very effective.
It was.
Yeah, you could close out a game, keep the other team from getting back in. You want to win. That's the big thing.
Do you ever run the old Princeton offense?
It was too complicated.
Yeah. I mean, it took an Ivy League school to run that one.
Oh, they were so good, Princeton. But Pete Carell, oh man, he was. Oh, that was the pass was too high.
Easy game when you play Princeton.
You're never out of a game either. All right, Monique's got the ball, and she slows it down wisely.
Pulls it back outside, sets it up. What I'm seeing here, Dennis, is that Coach Moran is using a combination of some starters with reserves.
Good job by that, but we got to travel. Good job by GirlsBasketball to keep the ball. The girl was on the baseline with the ball, and she got shut off. Good job by them on defense. Oh man!
Sorry, corner, go corner.
Yeah, foul. That's going to go on number 34.
Coaches are getting a little frustrated as some of the young ladies are passing up some easy shots to make the extra.
Madison Bird was the culprit. Number 22 on the line. Emily Bankston.
These free throws are brought to us by Don Allen Auto Center. New and used vehicles on sale at Don Allen Auto Center. I heard rumors that the Ford company is going to start making ranges again.
Yes, that's true.
For the 2019 season.
Good steal by, and then they throw it away. And Elisa Crooks with the ball out.
Go through, follow it through, fight through. Same thing, coming the other way, fight through.
They're going down 5, and there's almost one in.
Here you go.
Kind of a desperation shot.
Yeah, shot clock is down to about 3, but you find it up. The defense in.
Madison Bird came up with the ball.
Who do you have? Who do you have? Not so high on it.
All right, ball's out deep with Jordan Perry. Nantucket's got to move.
Watch the 34. Watch it.
Nantucket trying to run their offense, and they settle for that shot that goes in. All right.
Unbelievable.
Good shot.
Unbelievable. Steal.
Brooks with the ball, and we're going to get a foul.
22, I believe.
White 5. Ooh.
Free throws coming up, brought to us by Billy Bill Automotive. Check them out online at Billy Bill Automotive.
Wait a minute. The 5 isn't in the game. Dick, we got to teach him. The 5 and 2. Which one is?
4, 5.
5 is trying to get in the game. I already got a foul.
5 picked up the foul at the scorer's table.
That's a record.
That'll get you fouled out of the game in a hurry. You pick up fouls at the
That is a record.
table checking in, right?
All right, Annalisa Crooks on the line for the Whalers. And misses. Jordan Perry with the rebound.
Get up on it, get up on it, get up on it, get up on it.
We got a double team. We got to travel.
1:09 left to go here in the first half. Nantucket Wills. 26-9 as we sit in the John Paul Nantucket cruising here today.
Yeah.
John Paul.
Hey, go on.
Not that bad of a club. They just, again, they just can't make a shot. Can't make a shot.
That's a good rebound, offensive rebound. And what do we got? White 5.
That guy wanted to get a foul in 5, one way or the other. He wasn't going to be denied.
Dick.
He was not going to be denied. He said 5 is going to make a foul.
We're going to get it no matter what.
And White 5 is in the game, so that one sticks.
Faircroft makes the second.
Under a minute to go here in the half.
Looks like they're running double post at the elbow.
There you go, nice job, baby.
Threw that one away. 26-10.
I like the way the Whalers are slowing it down and running their offense. That's going to help that's going to help them eventually.
26-10. John Paul makes about half of those layups like that.
Yep.
It's a ball game.
Yes, it is.
It's like 26-20. They've missed at least 10 easy shots. It's that 5 again. That's the lucky
Number
number.
5's
That's the hot number.
getting crushed.
If I was 5 at halftime, I'd say, Coach, you got another jersey.
I don't want to wear 5 anymore. Number 3 in the line, Ashley Rika. No. And Blue steals the ball. 14.8 seconds.
John Paul will get the last shot here if they can get it in and run their offense.
They're going to screen up. She's got to go up. 5 seconds. Got to shoot it.
Nice pass.
Oh.
No layup. It's not by a layup. They run their offense well.
Yeah, they do. They do.
We played one half here at the Nantucket High School. Nantucket had 26-10. We'll take a short break and back with some halftime
2,
stats.
4, 6.